This is James Lutton, delighted to join with Magic Matt Hatton. Matt, how are you, mate?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good stuff. We're here, fight week for Campbell Hatton. It seems to be improving every fight. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of expectation upon Campbell's shoulders. Do you feel that's now sort of being relieved and going away a little bit?
I do. Too much expectation, too much pressure early on. Probably put in some situations he shouldn't really have been put in. But everyone's learned, and as his coach, you know, we're seeing consistent improvement. Campbell's work ethic's never been in question. He's a great trainer, great work ethic. I wish he had a gym full of them. But no, consistently getting better, improving all the time, and that's going to continue this weekend, hopefully.
Do you feel, as his coach and his uncle, do you feel you're potentially hard on him in the gym or want him to do more than you should expect from him because you're his uncle and you're related?
I have very high expectations from all the boxers that I've coached, and I won't bend that for anyone, you know, whether it's family or not. But Campbell's been around myself and his dad, obviously. He knows what we expect. Me and Ricky was always great trainers, and he's seen that. He knows what we expect. So no, I try to treat Campbell as I would any other fighter, but I do have very high expectations, and I was always very fit, very committed, and put 110% in my training. So why should I expect anything from anyone else?
Absolutely. Talk to me about yourself and being a trainer. Obviously, you made that transition from fighter to trainer. How was that transition? Was it smooth? Are you enjoying the journey now?
Yeah, even when I was boxing, I always had one eye on training. It was something that interested me. I was fortunate enough, I boxed all over the world, trained all over the world, and picked up a lot of knowledge over the way. So it was something I always had an eye on, really. So I mean, you know, you do hear a lot of fighters these days saying about boxing, how it's taken more from them than it's given back. Boxing was great to me. I enjoyed every second of it. I think I'm in the minority. I've not got much bad things to say about boxing. Things can always turn out better, but you learn as you go along. And enjoying the coaching now. I've always been a boxing fan, and I still am.
Talked about your career as a fighter. What was your personal highlight?
Personal highlight for me was winning the European title. Obviously, the fight that a lot of people always want to speak about is the Canelo fight and the other fights. But for me, winning the European title, especially when I didn't have a vast amateur experience, people wrote me off early on. I got a lot of stick early on. I think that's why I'm in a good position, really, to guide Campbell. And it was a sweet moment when I won that European title, and eventually went on to challenge for the world title. So I look back on my career, and I'm pretty happy and proud of what I've done.
We mentioned the pressure and expectation on Campbell as a fighter. Did you experience that being Ricky's brother?
Absolutely, and again, I only had 22 amateur fights, similar to Campbell, who didn't have a vast amateur experience. I was thrust in the spotlight, I was learning on the job. Social media wasn't quite as prevalent as it is today, but there was a few people who not very nice things to say in the papers and stuff like that. So yeah, when I went on and won the European title and had a good successful career, it's always nice to prove people wrong.
Did you ever, or do you look back and feel like you wish you'd done anything differently in your career? Maybe because of those expectations or the pressure from being Ricky's brother?
Absolutely. You know, I look back on my own career, and the best years of my career was the latter stages. I used to watch Ricky, how he went about things, not just in the gym but away from the gym. And you know, I sort of was putting on weight in between fights, drinking too much in between fights. And then as I went on and learned, I knew that wasn't the way it was supposed to be done. I got more professional. When I won the European title, I took that on 2 weeks' notice. I was always in the gym. So the latter stages of my career were the better stages of my career, because I was more professional on how I handled myself, and that's what I'm trying to put across to Campbell now.